Technology and social media have greatly impacted our lives in various ways. They have made communication faster and more efficient, allowed us easier access to information, and provided new forms of entertainment. However, they have also led to increased screen time, decreased face-to-face interaction, and the speed of false information. So, here are the three quotes that piqued my interest and caused me to reflect. First, when she said that we expect more from technology and less from each other. We can really relate it to our situation today. In today's generation, there is a tendency to rely heavily on technology for various aspects of life while diminishing the importance of interpersonal relationships and human connection. I'm part of our new generation today, and I can really reflect on how technology impacts my daily life. I'm becoming more reliant on technology to solve problems or fullness needs rather than seeking support or assistance from others. I also communicate with my friends and family through messaging apps or social media rather than face-to-face interactions. The second quote is when she said that if we're not able to be alone, we're going to be more lonely. And that I really agree with her statement that if we are unable to spend time alone without constantly relying on social media and technology, we will experience an increased feeling of loneliness. That's why sometimes when we get bored, we usually go to our different social media accounts or any platforms that we can find entertaining and that make us happy or help us forget the sadness that we feel. But we don't notice that by constantly engaging with others online, we may neglect the importance of solitude and introspection, which are essential for personal growth and self-reflection. Lastly, she also said that we're getting used to a new way of being alone together. People want to be with each other, but also elsewhere. In this quote, she highlights the paradoxical nature of modern connectivity. I know many of us can relate to this quote, just like we experience that we are in the same space, but our attention and focus are divided as we engage with our smartphones, tablets, or laptops. Just like in this scenario, there was a time that me and my best friend had planned to meet each other, but during that day, it was like we're in the same place, but we have our own world because we didn't get each other focused. Instead, she gave us more focus by scrolling on her cell phone. Yet, she was absorbed in her virtual world. So in that moment, I feel a sense of disconnection even though I can feel her presence. Furthermore, this new way of being alone together affects the quality of our interactions and relationships. We find it challenging to have a meaningful conversations or establish deep connections when there is a constant distraction from technology. And by reflecting on that experience, I gain insight into how the desire of constant connectivity and the presence of technology impact relationship and the ability to engage fully with others. To combat the downside of too much usage of social media, here are some 5 tips that I can give. So first, we need to set boundaries. Set clear limits on the amount of time you spend on social media each day. You can use feature on your phone or apps to monitor and control your social media usage. So second is to take breaks. Regularly take breaks from social media, whether it's just a few hours or a few days. This will help you disconnect from the constant stimulation and noise of social media and allow you to focus on other activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. So the third one is to engage in offline activities. Engage in activities that don't involve social media, such as reading books, talking to a walk or outside, or spending time with friends and family in person. So this can really help you balance your time and energy and reduce your dependence on social media. So fourth is to be mindful of your emotions. Be aware of how social media makes you feel. If you notice that it's causing negative emotions like anxiety, jealousy, or sadness, take a step back and evaluate your usage. Consider unfollowing accounts that don't make you feel good or taking a break from social media altogether. So, the fifth is to foster genuine connections. Focus on building relationships both online and offline rather than relying slowly on social media for connection, engage in meaningful conversation and experiences with others. So cultivate empathy and understanding and work to develop deep connections with those around you. As Simone Mainwaring said, social media is not about the exploitation of technology, but a service to the community. In conclusion, it's all about finding a healthy balance and using social media in a way that enhances our lives without becoming overwhelming or detrimental to our well-being. We need to always remember that social media is a tool that should enhance our lives, not consume them. That's all. Thank you.